Happy Friday, Marketing Interactive listeners, and welcome back to the Weekly Roundup. I'm Abida, the Gen Z journalist of Marketing Interactive, and today I'm taking you through our hottest stories of the week. While Camille's busy killing it on stage at our Digital Marketing Asia conference in the Philippines. This week, a hot new bombshell enters the villa as former CEO of Germs Digital, James Chua, and the former ECD at Publicis, Adrian Yap, has started up their own agency called Sweatshop. According to the duo, Sweatshop specializes in solving a brand's problem through communications and offers different approaches such as sprints called Quick Sweat. Sweatshop also specializes in fractional marketing services called Sweat Buddy on top of the traditional agency model. The new hot shop promises to help brands get hot by combining intelligence with intuition. Chua co-founded Germs in 2009 and has worked with clients from varying industries such as UOB, Income Insurance, Volkswagen, and Far East Organization. Meanwhile, Yap has worked with clients such as McDonald's, Health Promotion Board, and Scoot over the years. According to them, they work directly with clients on their briefs and don't want to be just two people whose faces appear in a deck or show up only during presentations. With a unique name such as Sweatshop, Yap, who is the chief creative officer, said it is inspired by the fact that many agencies loathe being called sweatshops because they feel it is demeaning and insulting. But yet, the way employees there are being worked doesn't make the agencies any different from the real sweatshops. Next up, Mattel has unveiled its latest Barbie campaign titled Give Limitless Possibilities. Created in partnership with global advertising companies 72 and Sunny, the campaign asks the question, "What would you give?" and celebrates doll play in its joyous, messy, and loud forms. The campaign also supercharges the brand's "You Can Be Anything" tagline. Give Limitless Possibilities taps on Barbie's belief that doll play and gifting Barbies provides limitless benefits such as the power of imagination to project dreams, build self-esteem, tell endless stories, nurture empathy, and more. In an accompanying brand film, parents, grandparents, aunts, and uncles share their emotional desires on how they would give children curiosity, imagination, confidence, kindness, friendship, love, laughter, and belief in their own potential. Finally, and I believe this is something many of us would love, Australian employees now have the right to ignore their employers outside working hours with a new right to disconnect law. The law, which was passed in February this year, protects employees who choose not to respond to contact from their bosses outside work hours, according to Reuters. Saying that, the law does allow for certain circumstances where an employee's right to refuse to reply is unreasonable. This will depend on their role and their reason for the contact, amongst others, said Reuters. While this law is not in effect in places such as Singapore and Malaysia, unfortunately, it did get the Marketing Interactive team wondering how ready our local agencies are should this ever become a reality here. Fiona Bartholomew, managing director of Formulate, thinks it works for some countries and some industries where after-hours contact isn't very necessary, but it would probably be quite dire for service-based sectors. She added that it would work in an agency setting if clients also abided by the same principles, such as no after-hour requests for urgent or project updates, and no penalizing or blacklisting an agency for not responding. She's also of the opinion that, as with all things, balance and good measure is required for it to work. Meanwhile, Krishna Olsen, founder and managing director of Type A, says it is a positive step towards ensuring work-life balance, which has become increasingly blurred or, in the case of advertising, never existed. He added that people need time to disconnect without the constant pressure of work-related communication. That said, advertising is notorious for its mad hours, but it's not impossible with clear communication and setting proper expectations with clients. Of course, clear guidelines on what constitutes unreasonable refusal to respond outside of work hours, such as defining emergency situations where after-hours contact is necessary, said Olsen. What do you think of this law? Let us know in the comments below. That is all I have for you this week. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll catch you next week on the Weekly Roundup. You can find us on Spotify, YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. See you next week.